2.7 million children have a parent who is behind bars. That's according to Pew Research Center.
There is a new program that's working to help men get out of jail and stay out. 10 on your side's Marilena Dolores joins us with more on Strengthening Fathers. Marilena. Yeah, so Strengthening Fathers is a new program. It's one of 3 transitional programs across the country that is funded by a federal grant. And fathers between the ages of 16 and 24 who are at the Hampton Roads Regional Jail can sign up for it. Today is the first day of the program, giving young men a new support system.
It's been about a month and a half since the doors of Ronald Barnett's restaurant opened. With its bright colors and the endless supply of cotton candy, it's all his.
I am the cook, I am the server sometimes, I'm the cashier and the manager, and the owner too.
He puts in a lot of long hours, and the road to get here hasn't been easy.
There was really nothing out there for me, and that was the reason why, criminal background. Doesn't matter what kind of criminal background it is.
Barnett went to jail when he was younger. He admits he made some bad choices, and he's worked every day since then to reinvent himself, knowing there are 3 young children relying on him.
That actually was most of my motivation, my children. When you're engaged in criminal activity and you spend time in jail or prison, you're not able to be there for them.
He's thankful his family was there for him. But Barnett knows there are many young men who don't have that kind of support. That's why he's becoming a mentor through the new Strengthening Fathers program.
I want to give them my experience, just my situational experience, and I want to be an example to them, that there are other ways to make it.
Norfolk's Up Center created the program. It starts with a 14-week parenting course inside of the Hampton Roads Regional Jail.
It will focus on helping the fathers who are involved in the program with strengthening their parenting skills, understanding the importance of attachment, how it impacts the lives of the children.
And once the participants are released, they'll be matched up with mentors in the community.
These are men who may have had charges, felony convictions, may have had difficulty in finding employment for themselves, and some of these men have turned to be entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs like Toy Ketter, who has owned his own electrical company for nearly 2 years. He grew up in Norfolk and also spent time behind bars.
You get caught up with the wrong crowd and you get in trouble, and some of your friends go to jail and some friends just drop out of school.
But he realized it wasn't where he wanted to be.
I knew doing the wrong thing wasn't gonna get nothing out of it, but going back in there.
So he learned a trade, started working, and now he's his own boss, despite his past.
Everybody don't give out second chances to you. Some people are gonna hold that grudge with you anyway. So you gotta accept that, you made that mistake.
The father of 4 has looked beyond people's past, hiring men who have spent time in jail and even doing the electrical work inside of Barnett's restaurant.
Nothing's easy, especially for somebody coming into the program, but it's going to be even harder, like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times harder, coming from where you're coming from.
The odds may have been stacked against them, but both of these men have shown it's possible to succeed in business and in family. Now they're ready to share that message with the young men who need it.
If you can save one person, that's a lot.
The Up Center already has a handful of mentors, but they need more. If you'd like to get involved, we have that information posted on wavy.com. I'm Marilena Dolores, 10 on your side.